Okay, in the next frame, again, quite a lot of sealed brood there. There's a small queen cup there. That's the beginning. Those are beginnings of queen cells, but there doesn't appear to be anything in them at the moment. So they can just be left, and we'll check on those again in a week's time. Just to be doubly sure, I just want to make sure there's nothing in that one. So I'll just open it up very carefully just to make sure we're not damaging anything inside. No, there's nothing in either of those. Okay. So again, lots of brood on there. Next one. Okay, again, lots and lots of sealed brood. If there were swarm cells around, they would be near the bottom. So they'd begin building a small, what's called a queen cup, like that, and they'll extend it into a bigger queen cell, and that's when they'd think about swarming, but there's nothing particularly to worry about at this stage. There's the queen. Okay? So that's the queen. So we've seen the queen, that's a good sign. And we know that there's lots of brood. We've seen larvae in there as well. So we know that the queen is laying and everything is as it should be. Okay, we'll just check this frame next. Again, there's a few little queen cups, but nothing too much to worry about. This colony's practically doubled in size since last time, in the space of a week or two. Okay, there's some stores on there, some brood, lots and lots of sealed brood on there. This colony's going to be very big very shortly. Okay. That's just some stores on that frame, so nothing to worry about. Okay, and we've got one foundation there that's not yet drawn out, so that'll be why they're not filling the super yet. And that's a whole frame of stores there. So you can see that's all honey, some of it capped and some of it not. So the bees will just be reducing the water content in those bits. So basically, nothing too much to worry about there. Not major signs of swarming. A few queen cups that'll need to have an eye kept on them. But that's just the bees' insurance policy, really, of making sure they're ready for developing a new queen if they need to. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just dust the bees with icing sugar, just as a way to help prevent varroa. You'll have to forgive the unsteady camera work because it's not easy to film doing this on your own. So we dust about a tablespoon just over the bees like that. Does them no harm whatsoever. I don't like it very much, but it'll just encourage them to start grooming. That will then spread throughout the hive, and it makes it difficult for the varroa mites to cling on to the bees. And of course, obviously, because it's sugar, the bees can eat it, so they don't mind it too much. And then that will hopefully reduce the varroa count even just by a small amount. And there you can see bees coated in icing sugar coming out of the hive. And as they move through the hive, they'll be spreading that to the other bees. It'll encourage the bees to groom each other and remove any varroa mites that are attached, and it also makes it difficult for the varroa mites to cling on to the bees. So it's a small measure, but it's part of a integrated pest management system that involves also treatment with thymol in the form of a treatment called Apigard, and also we use oxalic acid in January